Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Shermaine, aka Terry McGinnis, coming at y'all with some Overwatch today. Now, before I get into the main topic of this video, I just want to give a big thank you, a big shout to everyone, to all of my YouTube supporters when it comes to my endeavors with this website, this channel. You know, and that's everyone. That's not just the people that wait around for a specific type of video. Then it's not just the people that watch all of my videos, no matter what they are. I'm just super grateful and super lucky to have supporters. I don't even like the word subscribers. That sounds like something. That sounds like a claim to fame to me. Supporters that are gonna stick around, watch every kind of video that I make, that are gonna comment, that are gonna like, to show that they want to continue to support me. They want to help me grow, and they just want to be along for the journey. And it doesn't matter if you're watching all of my videos. If you're waiting around for a specific type of video or a specific type of video game, a specific video game coverage, I appreciate that. I really do, for being so damn patient when I make all different kinds of videos about all different kinds of video games. And that's just how it is. I like to make videos about whatever I want to make, and if it's just not the video that you're looking for at that time and you still wait around, I mean, what more could I ask for? I appreciate all of you, from every single one of you motherfuckers, man. Alright, enough pleasantries. I had to get that out the way though, man. I really did. I just needed to let everybody know what's going on in my head when it comes to YouTube. So what I wanted to talk about in this video is an argument in the Overwatch community that has basically been killed. It's been beaten over the head. And there's basically, you're either on one side or you're on the other, or you're in the middle. And that's the main argument, having a main when it comes to this game. See, this is kind of another topic that I want to discuss in another video, but Overwatch reminds me a lot of a fighting game. I never played MOBAs, okay? I'm not used to that type of game. So I parallel a lot of fighting game aspects to this game, which is kind of the same thing with the MOBA, I would assume. But the reason why I'm making this video in the first place is because this shit has become so ridiculous on console that I just couldn't let it pass. I just had to fucking talk about it. It's kind of a mini rant. I've been holding out on a fucking console player rant for a long time, and I'm not gonna go, I'm not gonna, fucking explode. But god damn, the amount of times I have seen someone pick Genji and play him from attack through defense, and we lose basically both games, is utterly ridiculous. There are specific points, and I'm not gonna fucking break down maps or anything like that. Anyone who's been playing this game long enough should fucking know when a character is working in a situation against the enemy team, working, has good synergy with your team on certain parts of the map. You should know that by now. I mean, for fuck's sakes, the game's been out for a long time. There's a lot of coverage on the damn internet for this game, so you should have that knowledge, or at least a modicum of knowledge when it comes to that. And just the sheer amount of times I've seen people pick Genji or pick Tracer on defense and basically do nothing is appalling. It just makes me want to fucking punch a wall. Listen, if there are any heroes that you should main, you should at least have a handful. And those should be the fucking heroes that are always going to be picked no matter what. Examples: fucking Reinhardt, Winston, Mercy, and Lucio. Those guys always get picked. I mean, shit, you don't even have to look far. Just look at what the pros are using. Look at their fucking composition, their team composition, and there you go. Those are the heroes that you should play. You should almost never main someone unless it's basically those four that I mentioned. I just don't understand why people do that. I swear to God, if you play Genji on defense, you better team kill like twice, because I just don't understand how it's a logical decision to pick such a niche character on defense. Just in general, picking niche characters and never ever swapping. That shit blows my mind. Someone like Soldier 76, I wouldn't be mad if you would main that character, because he's almost never a bad pick. He's just a good all-around character. That's fine. But you have to have the fucking knowledge, the wherewithal, just the general oh my god, I don't even know what, I was going to say knowledge again because I couldn't think of another word. I'm not going to lie. You just have to have the knowledge to know when to switch and when not to switch. Man, maybe you are just wrecking shit with Genji or Tracer, and then there comes a McCree on the enemy team and fucks you up. Or there comes someone else on the enemy team that fucks you up. And it's just not a good spot for that character at this moment in time, considering the enemy team's composition, your own team composition, and where you are on the map. It just doesn't work. You need to switch. You need to pick someone else that's going to work, that's going to be more suitable and more viable and a more beneficial character, a part of the team composition than what you are playing at that moment in time. I just don't understand how people don't know that. They don't know that, or they completely disregard it and just say, fuck it, I just want... It's like, look, everyone loves Genji. A cyborg ninja, that's awesome. I love him. He's my favorite character from a lore standpoint. He's my favorite to play. Like, he's the most fun I have playing, but I never pick him because he's not that great of a pick, only in specific maps, you know what I mean? Against certain team compositions. Man, maybe you can counter a certain hero or some shit like that. That's the thing, is like, everyone should know that this game is like rock, paper, scissors, based on your character versus another character, that matchup, team composition, the matchups that everyone presents to the enemy team, as well as the knowledge and matchup of the map, where the players are going to be, specific parts of the map where a player is going to be, and how that's going to play out. That all goes into consideration when deciding to switch a character, or pick a character, I should just say that, for fuck's sakes. And for players to disregard that completely, again, if you get a team kill, that's great. You better be one bad motherfucker. I mean, a seriously bad motherfucker. If you're only going to play one character and never switch, no matter what the situation is. You're hurting yourself. You're hurting your teammates. And who the fuck wants to play with someone like that anyways? Unless you're a bad motherfucker. If you're a bad motherfucker, you rack up a bunch of kills, do whatever, that's fine. I'll let you pass on that. But if you're not, then you need to swallow your fucking pride and pick a character that's gonna help win the fucking game. And here's the thing: people will say this. People will say, and I understand this. Believe me, I get it. I can't get any better with certain characters if I'm constantly switching, right? You're basically saying, like, I'm gonna be a jack of all trades, but less than that if I keep switching. Never get good with a handful because I don't play them for an extended period of time. Okay. I don't know if you know this, but one of the ways that people do that in the FGC is by watching the pro players play and listening to them explain situations, explain the tech that they use, explain pretty much any and everything that you could ask for, any and everything that you could think of. Those people can do that for you. You understand what I'm saying? They can give you the knowledge. They can lay the foundation for you. So you can go boom, boom, boom. Okay, you can pick, you can match the points, connect the dots. Okay, you have all the knowledge here. Now you just need to practice it. You just need to practice it, but you don't need to practice it by playing a character for like a fucking week straight. I mean, when you play a character for a week straight, or an extended period of time, that means that you're trying to figure out everything. You're trying to figure out all the shit that I just mentioned, that the pro players watching streams, watching competitive events, what that's gonna do for you. We don't have a lab. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a fucking lab like a fighting game. We have fucking AI and what else? The training range and shit like that. If you seriously want to, if you play with a full team, just play in a fucking custom match with another group of friends. Or just some random... Hey, look, we're not trying to play this serious. We just want to play for funsies. You know what I'm saying? We just want to play for funsies. We want to try to get better with these heroes. How hard could that possibly be? Then you can go in. You can try everything you possibly want right there. Basically in the lab. That's what I would probably consider the lab in this game. You can do that all right there. And you don't have to try to do that in competitive, in ranked, where you're like, well, fuck, man, no. You can do that all right there without jeopardizing anything in an actual match that fucking means something. That's the thing. I'm obviously in the middle. I don't main anyone, really. If I were to say I would main someone, it'd be fucking the support heroes and the tanks because nobody fucking plays those on consoles in a quick match. If we're gonna, I haven't even started competitive yet because I'm gonna play with a fucking full team of friends before I start that shit. But I am relegated to about five to seven heroes every time I play. If it's not Lucio, it's Winston. If it's not Winston, it's Reinhardt. And if it's not him, it's Mercy. It's those four. Those four. I remember having this conversation with Phil of the Future, and he was saying that, you know, maybe I should get really good with Pharah because her just playing her reminds me of playing Quake and the way she moves with this rocket launcher. I'm like, yeah, that's cool, man. But you should play a character that's always going to be picked on almost every single map, almost every single instance. You should play someone like that. Get good with that character first, so that way you can learn the matchups for any and everything concerning that character that is always going to be a solid pick. That's always going to be picked every fucking game. Learn that first, then you start going. Pick what the team needs. Learn what's going to be, you know, learn everything about those four characters, or the characters that are always going to be picked. Learn those, and then start branching out. I mean, I have gotten better because I have been forced to play as Reinhardt, Winston, Lucio, and Mercy because nobody fucking picks them. Nobody picks them. And I've had to get better with them. And that's basically, you know, that was a trial by fire because I wanted to win and I was picking what the team needed. I'm not going to pick my fucking favorite. If we have 3 Reapers, I'm not going to pick another one because he's my favorite character. No, I mean, I'm not that stupid. You know what I'm saying? I know what the team probably needs. What's best in what situation. You know, it's a learning process. We're all going to be learning that shit. But that's what I don't understand is how people can main a character that's just so niche and say that it's totally fine. I don't get it. I'm in the middle. I don't swap all the time unless it's necessary. Unless someone is just really fucking us up, then I'll swap to counter that hero. If not, then I'm going to play what the team needs. And those are usually those 4 characters that I mentioned that basically I would say that everyone should not necessarily main, but have a fucking really good amount of experience with. So that way you can switch to that whenever the team needs. Or based on team composition, you can pick that character at the certain time whenever these other dickheads don't want to play them. So you give yourself and the team the best chance to win. So that's me. I don't swap all the damn time, and I don't main anybody. I play what the team needs because I want to win. I play what the team needs. I play what the team calls for, what the enemy team calls for, what the situation calls for, what the map calls for, what the certain sections of the map calls for. That's what I play, and that's what I feel like everyone should play. But you know, that's just me. If you main whatever, I mean, you know, whatever, fuck it, man. If you main Genji and you fucking play on defense, I mean, we might as well just concede. I'm not even fucking with that. But yeah, you guys, kind of went off on a little bit of a tangent. The video was a lot longer than I wanted it to be, but that's pretty much going to do it for me, you guys. I just had to kind of get a little mini rant out there because it's just such a problem on console. I wish I bought it on PC, but I know my shit couldn't run it that great. But that's going to do it for me, you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, my little rant. I'm in the middle. I don't swap all the time, but I don't main anybody. I play what the situations, the knowledge, and the matchup calls for. Thank you all for watching. My name is Shemaine, and I'm out. Peace. Have a good day.